Today's story is about poop in the mosh pit. My name's Dan Frampton. Hit the intro. Now, this isn't the first time that we talked about poop in the mosh pit on this channel. Back in 2021, there was a poop in the mosh pit situation that happened at a turnstile show. This is not this situation. This is a completely different poop in the mosh pit situation. I'm sure I covered this in an entire video back when it happened. I don't really remember making the video, but I do remember this incident happening. And I can't believe I didn't make the video if I didn't, but I must have, right? I must have at least mentioned it in passing in one of my turnstile videos. But back in 2021, there was a poop in the mosh pit situation that led everybody to turn it into a situation onto the internet, right? And then earlier this year, Olivia Rodrigo was like, oh my God, my concert smells so bad. The front row is just filled with people wearing diapers because they don't want to leave their front row experience. So they're just standing there pissing and shitting themselves right in public in front of everybody just so they get a chance to watch their favorite pop star. Super sad, super disgusting, super deranged and unhinged. But we're not talking about either of those fecal matter mosh pit situations. There's a totally new one that happened in New Zealand, in Dunedin to be more specific. And for this story, we're going to go over to ODT for some Dunedin news, where the headline says, "It was feral, poo in the mosh pit to tears, vomit, and chaos." This all happened during a band called Devilskin. I'm very unfamiliar with the style of their music, but they were just out there playing their rock and roll music when apparently some poop was traipsed across the dance floor. So we're gonna watch this little bit of a video first, and then we'll break down the article. It is a hilarious, disgusting story. Roll it. So it's kind of hard to see at first, but right here, this is the best I can do. You can see a whole poop trail being traipsed through the mosh floor here. Absolutely disgusting. And it didn't end there. People went absolutely wild. And for this, I'm actually going to read the entire article because it might be one of the funniest things I've ever read. And today, I just got to share it with you. It is an insane story. So we're going to dive in when it says, quote, "It started as a faint aroma in the air that Devilskin concert goers struggled to define at first. Then, when those in the mosh pit discovered their feet were sticky because someone had defecated on the dance floor at the University of Otago's Union Hall, the metal band concert descended into chaos and people started vomiting everywhere." Can't you just imagine that scene? Hey, what's all over the floor? Oh, is that shit? Hey, shit all over the place. They're just vomit. Everyone just vomiting. Poop everywhere. Vomit everywhere. It's straight out of like a disgusting 90s kind of shock comedy movie or whatever. Anyway, diving back in. A concert goer who declined to be named said the incident happened halfway through the Devilskin set. Quote, "It was a rock and metal concert, so there was a lot of jumping. And eventually, someone must have looked down and noticed there was a huge mess of shit just completely spread throughout the mosh pit, like all over the floor. It's on people's feet, people are wearing skirts, and shit is up their legs and stuff. And one girl went blah and just vomited on the shit. And then everyone else started vomiting." Dude. That is nasty. That is some nasty business going on down there in Dunedin, New Zealand. Gross, dude. Hey, what's that? Is that shit? Oh yeah, that shit. Oh, allow me to vomit on it real quick. Then everybody else starts vomiting. Disgusting. Anyway, diving back into the article, she said she saw a turd on the dance floor and it got stepped on. And she described it as, quote, "huge." It was huge, like massive. "I haven't seen one that big before," she said. Gross, dude. Look at this fucking concert hall over here, dude. Everybody out here packed in and then just shit all over the place. I'm not sure if this picture was taken before or after the shit was discovered, but anyway, we'll dive back into the article. She said the smell was so putrid that many of the concert goers headed to the doors, leaving footprints behind them. Disgusting. Man, who wrote this article? This is absolutely brilliant. You feel it, you smell it, you can be in this environment. As little as you want to be there, you can absolutely imagine this scenario, as disgusting as it may be. Diving back in, quote, "So basically, once it was realized that there was a stinking biohazard on the ground, they actually paused the concert for a bit while some poor souls cleaned it up. When this was happening, there were people in the foyer and you would have thought someone had just died. They were just bawling their eyes out. They were just hysterical." Dude, that sounds like chaos, piss, shit, vomit, crying, mass hysteria. Like, what are you crying for? Oh, apparently someone just pooped all over the fucking floor over here and it's all up my leg. Diving back in. There was one lady with vomit in her hair on her legs and she was just crying. Dude, I'd probably be crying too. I'd be probably having like a super panic attack. I wouldn't like this at all. At all, not one bit. Just poop and piss and cry and hysteria. So much chaos. I would be losing my mind. Man, I'm just here to enjoy a fucking concert. Why am I in the middle of a porta potty? Absolutely fucking disgusting. A biohazard, literally a biohazard. Diving back in. The concert resumed, but there was a large empty circle near the stage where no one was game enough to dance again, she said. I wouldn't go there, are you kidding me? No, thank you. You can keep that whole poop area to yourself. Honestly, I've never seen anything go down like this at a concert before, someone else said. Another concert goer, who declined to be named, described the incident as feral. Why are people withholding their names? They're like, I don't want to be known as someone that was at the shit show. Come on, I want to know who you are. I want to reach out for even more details. But I can't. Your name is being withheld. It sounds feral though. That sounds like quite the adjective. The stink. There were heaps of people dry retching and someone else vomited on the dance floor. Oh my God, dude. Dude. Chaos. And then it says again, it was feral. I've been to a lot of gigs and I've never experienced that. Whoever did it needs to slow down on whatever possessed them to do that. It makes you think, were they just wasted or do they need to be in nappies? Nappies. I think nappies are diapers. We don't say nappies over here in Canada. But yeah, nappies would have been great, but I don't think Olivia Rodrigo would have enjoyed the nappy situation either. It's like, man, if you're having a dangerous situation, maybe a concert isn't the place for you to be. Maybe you should vacate the premises, go somewhere else, and take care of your business. I don't know, dude. Maybe that's just how I would handle it. Security and Dunedin police managed to track down the middle-aged man after he was identified by some concert goers who witnessed him shaking the log out of his trouser leg in the mosh pit. As if we couldn't get even more descriptive. Shaking the log out of his trousers. Oh my God, this paints an entire picture. You can have the whole scenario play out in your mind based on all the descriptors in this article. The sights, the sounds, the smells, the characters, everything. You can place yourself here in this venue. Absolutely disgusting. Dunedin police said they did not charge anyone in relation to the incident. They didn't charge anyone? That's so dangerous, man. You could just poop anywhere you want and not be charged for it? That's great, dude. Well, there was no indecent exposure. He just shook the log out from his leg. Dude, can you do that? Are you allowed to just poop anywhere and not get in trouble for it? Then all these Olivia Rodrigo people are wearing diapers for no reason. Just let it flow. Just shake it out onto the floor. Who cares, man? Make it someone else's problem. Why are you holding that poop so close to yourself when you can send it out and make sure everybody else has an experience with it? With your DNA, with your biohazardous material. Bro, come on. Come on, dude. And now, after all this, I think we should know what Devilskin sounds like. So let's go to YouTube Music and let's just see what Devilskin sounds like. And just imagine this music happening and everybody just acting in complete chaos around it. Devilskin, yep, this is the poop band. Oh no, they're gonna be known as the poop band. Sorry guys, you guys are the poop band. Let's go to your 2025 album, Re-Evolution. This doesn't really look like it's gonna be something for me, but anyway, roll it. I was right. It's not for me. I wish them nothing but the best. I hope they can get over this traumatic experience that everybody experienced together. So I just looked up New Zealand poop emoji, and I got this picture here. So I'm going to be adding the New Zealand poop situation to the Rogues Gallery. New Zealand poop? I can't believe what you did. Here you are in my enemies list now. New Zealand poop. And for everybody wondering where I squeezed Mario Judah into this whole thing, he's over here on this end now. And I'll eventually put the poop situation into a nice little square over here too. But there it is. There's the Rogues Gallery. Newly updated. Disgusting situation down there in New Zealand. Oh, my heart goes out to everybody. What a tragic situation. And this is the funniest story of the year, the most disgusting story of the year, and the best poop story I have ever covered on this channel. Number 1 poop story. Sorry, Turnstile. This poop story wins. This video was brought to you by my comic book, moshman.bigcartel.com. Read some books that I wrote. I don't normally do merch on this channel, and I don't normally ask for much, but if you want to support the channel, you want to keep these lights on, moshman.bigcartel.com. Okay, goodbye, see you later, and have a good one.